Welcome to our US briefing show, everyone. Today, we've got some exciting updates. First up, the US has paused some missile shipments to Ukraine, including air defense interceptors, due to low stockpiles. This move impacts Ukraine's ability to defend against Russia, while diplomatic talks between France and Russia are happening, with Macron urging a ceasefire. It's a sign of shifting US support and ongoing international diplomacy. Next, German exporters are advising the EU to stay calm and strategic during trade negotiations with the US. The EU has a services trade deficit with the US, and experts recommend patience, especially with potential tariffs looming. It's all about keeping cool and playing it smart as both sides work toward a fair deal. Finally, let's celebrate the groundbreaking invention of the mobile phone by Marty Cooper in 1973. From Dick Tracy's wrist radio to billions of smartphones today, this device has transformed communication and medicine. Cooper envisions future phones as thinking computers that monitor health in real time, although challenges like screen addiction and digital divides remain. It's only the beginning of this incredible tech revolution. Please continue to watch for more detailed coverage. The Deutsche Welle reports that the United States has temporarily halted some of its missile shipments to Ukraine, citing concerns over depleted American stockpiles and a strategic review of military support worldwide. This decision marks a significant setback for Ukraine's efforts to defend itself against Russian missile and drone attacks, especially as Russian forces continue their slow but steady advance in Ukraine's southeastern regions of Donetsk and Dnipropetrovsk. The halted shipments include critical air defense interceptors and precision munitions, vital tools for Ukraine to counter Russian aerial assaults. Despite the US having provided over $66 billion in military aid since Russia's full-scale invasion in February 2022, this recent pause underscores the complex balancing act Washington faces in supporting Ukraine while safeguarding its own military resources. Meanwhile, in a notable diplomatic development, France's President Emmanuel Macron and Russian President Vladimir Putin held their first telephone conversation in over 2.5 years. According to CNN, Macron urged a ceasefire in Ukraine during the over 2-hour discussion, but Putin blamed Western nations for fueling the conflict. The French leader also briefed Zelensky about his talks with Putin and expressed intentions to maintain future communications concerning Ukraine and Iran. This rare direct engagement signifies a potential thaw in diplomatic relations, even as Macron has recently adopted a tougher stance on Russia's expansionism, emphasizing the broader European threat posed by Moscow's actions. The conversations reflect ongoing attempts at dialogue amid ongoing hostilities, highlighting the intricate diplomatic dance surrounding the Ukraine crisis. Yahoo US reports that German exporters have advised the European Union to remain calm and strategic in its trade negotiations with the United States, emphasizing the importance of highlighting the US's trade surplus in services, not just goods. Dirk Jandura, president of the Federation of German Wholesale, Foreign Trade and Services, underscores that the EU's approach has been factually grounded and carefully balanced, aiming to avoid escalation while asserting its interests. As President Donald Trump threatens new tariffs starting July 9 unless the EU makes concessions, the trade group warns that failure to reach an agreement wouldn't be catastrophic, though it could have negative consequences, urging policymakers to keep a cool head and recognize the nuanced trade dynamics, including the significant yet often overlooked services sector where the US holds a surplus with the EU. Associated Press reports on the groundbreaking invention of the cell phone by Marty Cooper, a visionary engineer who dared to dream beyond the constraints of traditional landlines. Cooper's relentless pursuit culminated in the creation of the first portable phone, a device that transformed human communication into an omnipresent, pocket-sized marvel. Over the decades, this invention evolved from a bulky, 4-pound contraption into a sleek, global phenomenon, billions of smartphones that serve as tiny, interconnected supercomputers performing trillions of calculations per second. These devices have become the fabric of modern life, flooding our daily routines with endless streams of messages, videos, and sounds, shaping human behavior and societal interactions in profound ways. Cooper, now 96, watches this evolution unfold with a sense that the revolution is only just beginning, envisioning a future where phones become intelligent, thinking computers capable of predicting and preventing diseases, thus heralding a new era in medicine and human health. Yahoo US delves into the societal and psychological impacts of smartphones, illustrating how they have redefined communication and social bonds. The once simple act of calling a loved one has shifted to a complex web of texts, voice notes, and social media, often serving as the primary mode of connection, especially among younger generations. Sociologists like Claude Fisher observe that the phone call now symbolizes deep, personal relationships, yet many find the intrusion of constant notifications overwhelming, leading to a sense of information overload. Older individuals, such as Diana Cunningham, use group texts to maintain family ties, contrasting sharply with the younger generation's preference for quick, casual exchanges. This shift has come with a cost: diminished opportunities for spontaneous social encounters, serendipity, and genuine human connection, raising concerns about the long-term effects on social skills, mental health, and childhood development amid the relentless digital tide. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation highlights the stark inequalities exacerbated by digital divides and the vital role of mobile phones in bridging global distances. For Nigerians like Nyameka Agbo, WhatsApp calls provide a lifeline to family and a sense of closeness despite economic hardships and limited internet access. Similarly, in Sierra Leone and Senegal, affordable mobile communication allows expatriates to stay connected with loved ones, offering comfort and continuity across continents. These stories underscore how mobile technology, despite its disparities, remains a crucial tool for maintaining relationships and fostering resilience in underserved communities. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected, the mobile phone's ability to diminish geographic and economic barriers exemplifies its power to unite humanity, even as disparities threaten to widen with unequal access to digital resources. The Associated Press also reports on the tumultuous business and political landscape surrounding influential figures like Sean Diddy Combs and Donald Trump. Diddy's empire, once a symbol of hip-hop royalty, faces collapse amid legal scandals, including sex trafficking charges and allegations of violence and misconduct, which have led to the loss of business ventures, partnerships, and public trust. Despite his enduring musical influence, his brands and assets are under threat, with legal disputes and public backlash shaking his foundation. Meanwhile, Trump's controversial Alligator Alcatraz detention center in Florida symbolizes his penchant for provocative, sensational projects, blending political posturing with the spectacle of wildlife and incarceration. The political debates over the One Big Beautiful Bill reveal deep divisions within the Republican Party, as factions oppose its expansive spending plans and debt implications, illustrating the ongoing struggles within American politics to reconcile fiscal responsibility with ideological ambitions. Both stories reflect a nation grappling with profound change, controversy, and the enduring influence of powerful personalities on its social and political fabric. Yahoo US reports that House Republicans are rushing to pass President Trump's tax and spending bill by July 4, risking internal dissent in a tightly contested majority and amidst last-minute changes that have frustrated some members. The bill, which aims to extend and make permanent various tax breaks and includes around $4.5 trillion in cuts over a decade, is also criticized for increasing deficits by an estimated $3.3 trillion and cutting vital social programs like Medicaid and food assistance, measures Democrats vehemently oppose, warning they threaten healthcare access and food security for vulnerable populations. Trump has vocally supported the legislation, urging Republicans to unite and push it through swiftly, even as some, like North Carolina's Tom Tillis, face primary challenges after opposing the bill, and others like Kentucky's Thomas Massie are targeted by Trump's political operatives. House Democratic leaders condemn the process as rushed and driven by ego, warning that the bill's deep cuts could cost lives and harm families, while Republicans defend their efforts as necessary to reduce waste and stimulate the economy through permanent tax cuts that benefit the wealthiest Americans the most, according to nonpartisan analyses. The political stakes are high, with leadership insisting that the bill's passage is essential, despite the significant opposition and the risks of alienating key constituencies. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Great dragon breaks ancient streets, leading change with modern beats. Cities rise and towers peak, new dawn breaking, bold and sleek. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all in play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon will change, the cause marching strong, mighty forever. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold, but minds explore. East meets west at knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power demonstrates. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all the play. Future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the course. Marching strong with mighty force. New era, new way, fast-paced day. History made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions their growth and peace. New era, new way, fast-paced day. History made in bold display. History made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew,